guys, it's Justin from Reaction Brewing Company. We're going to do another little video today, just a single side, me just brewing. We're going to brew up a hopped up blonde ale today. It's got like 10 ounces, 11 ounces of hops in the boil, and then 10 ounces of hop, dry hop, so it's a little hopped up. So we'll get started. We got our grains crushed up. We got our water up to temp. So grab our little mash paddle and stick her in there. It's gonna float. Guess we'll wait. It's the bad part about wood, right? It floats. So I might block the view a little bit today because I got some fermenters over here, but thankfully I got two cameras running. So we'll get it stirred up a little bit. Dump the rest in there. It's a pretty light beer. I just kind of ad-libbed the recipe, actually. So I think it's supposed to turn out around 5%, something like that. 4.5%, 5%, I don't know, somewhere in there. I didn't really care. I just wanted a nice little light-bodied blonde ale. Not adding anything to this, just giving her some dry hops and going with that. Alright guys, so we got the pump back on. We got her cranking pretty hard. Mash bed's pretty thin, so we're going to see how it sets up, see if I can keep rolling with it like this. I did set 4 gallons aside for mash or sparge water, but we'll see what we're going to do. Might just give it a good mix right before we pull the basket and see where we end up. Since I didn't really make a recipe, I don't have an original gravity I'm really shooting for, or a water addition that I was really shooting for. I just kind of threw what I wanted into a bucket, threw it in there, throw some hops in it, and then we're going to be done. So we'll be back here in a little bit, and we'll let you guys know how the mash is going. Thanks. Alright guys, we're about halfway through the mash. Things seem to be going pretty well. Stirred it a couple times just for fun. We got 30 minutes left, and we'll be out for the mash out, so we'll see you guys then. Alright guys, so we reached the end of our mash. Kind of a second take since our first one I had left the microphone off. But so what we've done is just lifted the basket up some. Pretty thin mash, so I don't know that we'll use any sparge water, maybe just a little bit. But we'll be back here in a little bit. Mash went pretty well. Didn't really have to stir much. Did just, I don't know, I probably stirred 5 times maybe during the mash, just to keep things moving. Try to pull as much efficiency as I possibly can out of it. So we're just going to let this guy drain. We'll be back, see if we're going to add a little sparge water, and I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, I got my trusty wagon here. You can see the handle. We're going to lift this guy out. We're almost up to boil. We're at 190, so we're going to lift her out. Bring it over. Drop it down, and as you can see, with the winch set up, super easy. So then I gotta go. Done. So that was easy. Take it outside, chuck these grains, and I did end up adding all the sparge water. I want this to be a low ABV beer anyways, so I added everything to it. pre-boil gravity is like up in the 1.05 area maybe. Let's see, 1.049-ish, 1.050. So right up there. So we'll see how this guy turns out. We'll be back for the boil when we get up to boil. That's a good sentence. How about we'll be back for the hop edition when we get up to boil. So we'll see you guys then. Alright guys, we're up to boil. We have our only non-C hop going in right now. We got 1 ounce of Fuggle. So we're just going to pour that in. And start the timer up there. And we'll be back here in 55 minutes for the big hop edition. So we'll see you guys then. Alright guys, we're back for our last hop edition. We got 5 minutes left. We have 2 ounces of Citra, 2 ounces of Centennial, 2 ounces of Comet, 2 ounces of Cashmere, and 2 ounces of Cascade. So we call this C unit, all C hops, except for the original Fuggles. So we're going to dump those in. Hopefully not break the glass. Yeah, that'd be really unfortunate. Do all this first and then break the glass. Trying to finger those out of the cup. There we go. It was 10 ounces. I have no idea what the RBUs are because I didn't make up a recipe. But we'll be back here in a little bit when this is done to chill it down. Alright guys, we hit our target temp. We started to chill down a couple minutes ago. Had to take care of something over here with the bourbon barrel, but we're down to 158, crashing hard. We'll be back here in a few minutes. Really like the color that this turned out. Not so much a blonde as it is a New England style IPA, but oh well. It'll hopefully taste good, not be too hoppy, not be too bitter. Is my hope. So we'll see you guys soon, and to finish it up. All right, guys, we're done here. We're down to 61. We're gonna kill our pump and shut some valves here. We're gonna pull this guy off. Well, not that guy. We're gonna pull this guy back here off, which is gonna probably create a mess, but since I hooked the wrong line up to the chiller, this is the line we get. We're gonna grab, reach, throw it out on the ground. Stick that under there for a hydrometer reading. So about 1.050. It's about where I expected it to be. Stick this stuff here in some star sand. Swing this guy back around. Hook up to the bottom of the fermenter. I really need to get a better camera angle for this since you guys can't see any of what I'm doing. Tighten our tri-clamp down. Open our bottoms valve. Put our valve to the pump. Close all those. Open that. And bam. We are filling the fermenter. So we'll pop all the tops off. Pop the top off. Make sure you guys stay tuned. We're going to have a great video coming up of automated fermentation controller. I ended up buying one instead of building one. It's a 4-place, 4-vessel controller with 8 points on it, basically 4 heating, 4 cooling. Pretty sweet. So I'll have a video on that here pretty quick. But for now, we're going to pull our lid. We'll put the water. See how much we get out of this guy. Probably jump cut here pretty quick. For the finished product, it's really pretty looking beer. Very, very bright colored. Hops really brightened it up nice. Pretty happy with the way it turned out, at least looks wise. We'll see how it tastes here in next week or so. But for now, we'll let this guy finish out and we'll fast forward a little editing magic to the end. So there we go. There's still quite a bit left in our hop spider. Not sure how much we actually transferred, but I'm going to guess there's at least a gallon left in my hop spider. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. Let's see how much we got in here. We got about 15 gallons in there, just under a 15-gallon marker. We were shooting for 16, so considering we left a ton in there, there's at least, I would say, at least a gallon in there. We'll drop this guy in there. Give her a good 30 seconds to a minute of aeration. So there we go. We got our bubbling up good and nice. I can hear that dumping. I can hear it draining in there. I actually might spray these down, try to catch that last gallon and a half, whatever's in there. It's quite a bit. That's a crazy amount of beer or wort left in there. So anyway, for now, we're going to bubble this guy up. Get some oxygenation going for that yeast. Kill it. Got my Maelstrom stir plate today. That thing's pretty manly. It's pretty beefy, despite the Northern Brewer puts it out. It's a freaking massive stir plate. So we're going to pour 10 milligrams in there. That was 10 milligrams on the dot. We're going to mix this guy up. We're going to grab the magnet off the table because these stainless tables are made of Chinesium. So, pull the top off this guy. 2-liter starter, a US 05. Pour that in there. There you go, guys. Another brew day in the books. 15 3/4, 16 gallons of blonde ale here. Should be a pretty delicious hopped up blonde when we're done. It's gonna get, like I said, it's gonna get another 10 ounces of Cascade, Citra, Centennial, Cashmere, and Comet in a dry hop, probably 5-6 days from now. Gonna let it sit, no fruit, no nothing like that. Just gonna can it up like that. Hopefully you guys like this brew day. Hopefully you guys like the name of the beer and the label. So we'll see you guys at the next brew day. Thanks for joining us.